What's up? What's up? We back. All right, so today we're going to talk about bankruptcy and how we can repair our credit after filing bankruptcy. So the first thing we need to think about is when we file bankruptcy, well, let me give you a disclaimer first. I'm against filing for bankruptcy. That's just me personally. There's a few reasons why I say that. One being that while it could help fix your credit, it doesn't fix your credit or whatever. It puts a bad stain on your name when you try to reestablish your credit. And I'm gonna break down to you why I feel like that. All right, so is bankruptcy good for some people? Yes. Is it good for everybody? No. All right, and again, that's just my opinion about it. All right, so the first common mistake I see that people don't realize when they file bankruptcy is that although they tell you after 2 years you can get back started and all that stuff, the bankruptcy file is placed on your credit report. And trust me, when banks see bankruptcy, they don't want to lend money, they don't want to offer no lines of credit, they don't want to do any business with you. Although they tell you, well, after you file bankruptcy, everything go back to normal. It really doesn't. All right, so the first thing we need to figure out is why are they reporting it to your credit report, right? So when you file bankruptcy, you do it through the court system. That's although it is public record, why is the credit bureaus getting a hold of it? So pretty much the credit bureaus are obtaining that information illegally. It should never be on your credit report. So for those of you that have bankruptcies, been through bankruptcy, the first thing I would do is I would make up a dispute letter. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even make up a dispute letter first. What I would do is I would write a letter and send to the court, whatever county you live in that you filed your bankruptcy in, and ask them who shared your information. Why? Because if it's on your credit report, somebody had to share that information. Once you get a response from them, I would send that response with a dispute letter to all 3 bureaus to remove it, because the way they got that information was obtained illegally. And if they don't remove it, then guess what? You do steps you need to do and then take it to arbitration. Then you sue them, right? The credit bureaus can be sued. Some of you may not believe that, but I know numerous people, I help people put in lawsuits against credit bureaus. Again, I'm in Georgia, so if you're not in Georgia, you would have to get with legal counsel yourself in your state to get those proceedings done correctly. All right. So how can we reestablish really good credit after filing bankruptcy? So again, first we got to get it off our credit report, right? So although you file bankruptcy, don't mean that your credit report is nice and clean. Why? Because you got that on it. And typically they tell us that, oh, it stays on there 7 to 10 years. Well, that's a long time to wait to get your credit back fixed, right? So the first thing you need to do is either do it yourself or hire somebody that can actually get it off of your credit. Once you get it off of your credit, then you can take the necessary steps to start rebuilding your credit. What are those steps? I always suggest to people, and I know a lot of people don't like doing it, starting with secure cards, right? The reason why I say start with secure cards is because once you filed that bankruptcy, if you did it the right way, there's nothing on your credit. So your credit history is gone, you got no accounts, you got nothing. So it's like having brand new credit. So I would start with secure cards. If you have a banking institution that you already get your paycheck sent to, you do business with, I would start with them. Why? Because you already got a relationship with them. You deposit the money every week, every 2 weeks, once a month, however you get paid or however you do whatever it is that you do, right? So I would start with them. Then I would go to other little companies maybe like Open Sky or First Progress. Take $200 or $300, $500, whatever you can afford. Put it on the card. Use the card the correct way. When you do use it, Make sure you keep your utilization under the 30% threshold. Make sure you're making your payments on time. And in about 3 to 6 months, you should start seeing small increases, right? And the only thing you need to do for now is then start going to build off on actual unsecured cards. Why do I say that? Is because you don't want to have a credit profile full of secure cards. When you go for funding, loans, whatever it may be, the banks can see your reports, so they'll be able to see like, hey, this person got 4 or 5 secure cards. Nobody's trusting him with money. He pretty much using his own money on these cards. So you need to establish some unsecured cards, and don't get discouraged if you get small cards with lower limits, 200, 300, 500, whatever it may be. You're rebuilding. I would continue this process for another 3 months and go back to your report, take a look, see what's working as far as building up your profile, maybe even use some credit builders, because you may have killed your credit age as well. So possibly going to a company called Rent Reporters. You could backdate your reporting of your rent for a few years. That'll help put age on it, because you want to keep your credit age at about 5+ years, depending on how old you are. Now, if you're under 30 years old, then you may not have to backdate as far, but somebody that's 30+, you at least want 5 to 7 years of credit age on your account. Once you get those steps done, you should definitely be in either the mid 600s to the low 700s, because now you've got your bankruptcy off your credit report. You've opened up numerous accounts, secure and unsecured accounts, and you build up your credit age on your profile. So once you get those key things done, then I see nothing but great things for now. 700-800 scores. All right. So if you like this video, subscribe, like it. If it's something else that you're interested in me talking about, drop it in the comments. I'll try to make a video on it so I can answer your questions. Until the next time, I'll talk to you.